Hi, my name is Lev Perry. I'm the Director of Product Management with Universal Audio. We're here at Winter NAMM 2014 showing off all of our products at the booth. And one thing that we are very proud of is our 6176 channel strip. Now this is our premier analog channel strip, all beautifully designed, and it's really two parts. We've got on the left side the classic 610 tube preamplifier, and this is again the absolute genuine 610 like you found on the original Putnam consoles. Of course, it's been updated a little bit to have some great conveniences, things like the more variable EQ. You've actually got 3 frequency points, 7K, 10K, and 4.5K, and again you've got gain boost up to 9 dB and cut up to 9 dB. So again, you can go through and really add amazing high-end, or if you're looking for something a little bit more in the sibilance range, you can either boost or cut that. And on the low end, 70, 200, and 100 hertz, and again a boost of 9 and a cut of 9. So again, you can really add amazing chest resonance, or you can get rid of mud. Really easy to use EQ, great sounding EQ. But again, really what people love about the 610 is that you just plug into it and everything sounds better. And it's because it's a beautiful tube preamp. You just have the ability to do all sorts of great things, either driving the input and backing off the output, or going for a really open sound by driving back the input and then using the output level knob to just get that open tube sound. On the front, we've got a dedicated high Z input. You just plug that in, and you can plug in a bass or a guitar. Bassists love the 6176 because it just has an amazing full tone for bass. And again, if you want any part of the tonal range of a bass, if you want that kind of clicky sound, or if you want a real sub-atomic bass, the 610 on its own just sounds incredible. We've got variable impedance on the inputs, so the mic can switch between 500 ohms and 2K ohms. Line input, and then the high Z input has variable impedance as well at 47K ohms and then 2.2 mega ohms. So again, really easy to just go through, set all of this all on the front here. But of course, it's called the 6176, the 6 being for the 610, the 176 being for the 1176 compressor that is built right in. And this is the classic 1176 compressor that we all know and love. Classic FET-based compressor, still the fastest compressor on the market when you get right down to it. I mean, it was designed however long ago, but it still, to this day, is one of the fastest compressors that you can buy, and it's great for just catching overs, or it's great for just giving you a really nice, smooth compression. It's really known for being really held back or just super, super aggressive. So again, you can go through, you can adjust the attack, the release, you can go through and goose the output and the input to drive it into more compression. You can set the ratio right there. And the last knob on here is a really convenient thing. Of course, we've got this beautiful analog VU meter, and you can actually switch it between monitoring the preamp, monitoring the gain reduction of the 1176 compressor, and really just going between all those input and output stages. Now, the other thing that's really great about the 6176, as I mentioned, it's our premier channel strip. You can actually get to the preamp and the 1176 separately. So for those of you guys who are wanting to just address the 1176 or just use the tube preamp, you can do that. But there's a great switch here that just joins them together. So you would go in to the out of the compressor, and it just goes through the full signal chain. Last but not least, obviously there's the 48-volt phantom power for the mic pre and a power switch. And again, it's built like a tank by hand in Scotts Valley, California. Very proud of that. We make all of our analog gear just like we did 50 years ago when Universal Audio started. And again, very proud of that. And we have that reputation for knowing what the hardware is like. And then of course we also do plug-in emulations of these things to exacting details. So we really have that methodology of engineering and design from analog to digital. So that's the 6176. Thank you so much for checking it out. More information at uaudio.com.